Hello and welcome to Forever Rugby on Forever Sports, and some very interesting news as SA Rugby have moved to clarify the situation regarding the Bulls' flights over to the UK for their clash against a Premiership top of the league team, Northampton. And this was on the back of the criticism they faced from Jake White in his post-match presser over the weekend. Now, before we get into it, please do smash like on the video. Please do subscribe to the channel as well. Right, so yesterday part of the video, talking a little bit about the Jake White comments, the fact that he talked about that last time when they went to Leinster, for example, they had to go on 8 different flights across different airlines, and people were all in economy, and it was like a 25-hour sort of a transit time and stuff like that, saying that it'll probably be the same thing now, and he hasn't been made any aware of any sort of travel arrangements. There was also a photo that was leaked, which we discussed yesterday. We weren't sure if the legitimacy of it, or whether it was confirmed, or as it was potential plans. But it sort of showed, a sort of a flight schedule of 4 seats on like an Emirates airline side, 6 seats on a Qantas flight, for example. And all these various sort of flights trying to get to the UK. However, SA Rugby have come out and released the travel plans and exactly what they have done to make sure the Bulls will be in good stead this weekend. And this is how it goes. Before we get into it, please do smash like on the video. Please do subscribe to the channel as well. It says that media are advised that SA Rugby provided 38 flights for the Vodacom Bulls Investec Champions Cup quarter-final squad. 33 in business class and 5 in economy class. It said that the playing squad will arrive in London before 0800 local time on Wednesday, having travelled overnight in business class on 2 airlines. There were 24 players in management on British Airways, 4 players in management on Lufthansa, whilst the coach and the CEO flew directly to London overnight in Virgin in business class. The balance of the 8 of the tour squad, 4 management, 4 players, travelled via Zurich, Doha, and Dubai. Basically saying that they did find sort of business class flights and did foot the bill to doing that. And basically saying that, saying media will appreciate the high demand for business class seats in and out of South Africa, allied to the reduced number of flights into the country and the late confirmation of the required seats. Obviously, had to wait until after that Munster versus Northampton game before knowing exactly whether they needed to go or not. They said that therefore booking business class seats on a single flight would not be possible. They said that pre-booking seats was discounted as an option in view of the potential risk of losing 100% of the flight costs for the groups. That's why they didn't book before they knew what the final result was. They then finished it off by actually revealing the kind of cost. And this, I think, is a very interesting point. SA Rugby believes that the flight sourced by SA Rugby for the Vodacom Bulls at a cost of SA Rugby of 4.1 million rand. If we want to be very specific, 4 million rand, 108,449 rand, 0 cents, representing the very best outcome it was possible to achieve in the circumstances. 41 million rand on one weekend of rugby. I mean, it's absolutely mental when you think about it. And this, I think, laid very much bare the challenges that these teams and SA Rugby face moving forward, given the fact that travel is so expensive, and if they want to try and travel in style, it's basically sort of implying that rugby players being sort of bigger require business class seats, and traveling in economy is a massive issue. These are the type of potential costs that could be a factor, and it's not sustainable, to be honest. I mean, we were talking about it on the podcast earlier, saying that there are probably about 6 away games, so you're probably traveling at least 2 to 3 times during a season to sort of Europe. And if you're going to do that at a 41 million rand cost every single time, that becomes well over 100 200 million rand that you could spend on a team just for flights, for accommodation, food, etc., 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 etc. So it's a massive issue, and I'm not sure what the solution is. Obviously, for if they make the semi-finals and they know where they're going to be, they've got that those are in May, so you've got more time sort of pre-book and to find discounts on travel agencies and stuff like that. So that can kind of change, but that's obviously not going to be the case right now. So the big thing, I think, the main thing is that the Bulls have been given a good travel option. They've flown directly there. They've managed to get there an overnight flight in business class. So in theory, should be fit and ready to go on Wednesday. Jake White said he preferred to leave on a Wednesday evening, get there on Thursday, so they can have a full training session on Wednesday with 2 different teams. But you don't get everything, so it's a big cost to SA Rugby. Whether it'll be worth it, well, wait and see. If the Bulls do get the victory, then I suppose you can turn around and say it was worth it. If they don't, well, then maybe not quite worth the admin it's taken. But let me know what you think. How do we get this right? Is it sustainable? What are your thoughts? Down in the comments below. Please do smash like on the video. Please do subscribe to the channel as well. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Steve, and I'll chat to you soon.